All right, we're here with head coach Jackie Fain and Sylvia Keiter, getting ready to go to the MIC Championships. Ladies, well, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Yes, sir.
We'll start with you, Jackie. Just talk about the team's season so far.
Well, we've had a little bit of a rough season coming through the beginning of the season into mid-season. We had a few injuries and a few girls that really should have been key players this year that ended up not being able to compete. And so, it was a little bit of a rough start, but we had a lot of people step up and fill in those spots. And while they might not have been ready initially, they've really worked hard and done a good job of filling in and stepping up. And we have continued to improve the entire season, which is showing that the girls have worked hard and have a lot of fight and haven't given up.
Sylvia, we'll turn to you. Talk about what the team's mentality has been most of this season.
Well, really it's been to just try and get 6 people out there on the floor for every event. And most of the time it hasn't been necessarily our best people, but just people who worked their butts off in the gym and have shown that they have heart and that they're going to be able to, we can count on them to fill a spot even though they weren't necessarily ready. But it's just a fight, pretty much.
Coach Fain, talk about Sylvia sitting to your right and what she has brought to your team.
Well, Sylvia is one of those people that maybe wasn't expecting to compete as many events as she's ended up on this year. She is a junior this year, and she was limited to her experience the last 2 years because of some injuries. And she worked really hard over the summer and came back to school in great shape and really had a good preseason. But because of some of the injuries that we had early in the season, she has really stepped in on events and really filled in for some of the girls that have gone down with injury. And she's really become one of those go-to people on the team where the girls really look to Sylvia for her consistency and her determination. And really, she's got the heart to step in and say, "Coach, put me in, I'll do it." And that's really what we've needed this season. So she's really filled a big spot.
You mentioned other people who have stood out and shown the fight that you've looking for. Mm-hmm. Who's somebody that has stood out this season to you?
Oh, a lot of them. I think our whole team has really pushed and fought to get through the season. Our top all-arounder, Robin Price, who's a senior this year, she's always shown leadership in the gym and on the competitive floor. She's always a solid person that the team counts on. Stephanie Strickler has stepped into an all-around role. She's a sophomore this year and competed 3 events last year, and she stepped into all-around this year and has taken a spot on vault. And she's really gotten better and better as the season has gone on and started competing a higher difficulty vault. And so she's, I feel like Stephanie's just really coming into her own right now, and I'm looking forward to her having a good meet this weekend. We've had several freshmen and sophomores that have stepped into roles and competed consistently this year, and so have gotten some really good experience.
All right, we're going to go back to you, Sylvia, talking about conference. What do the ladies have to do to be successful this weekend at conference?
Really it's just go out there and do what we always do in practice, and that it just takes a little bit of confidence, and that will take us to the end. We just got to keep the momentum rolling, have fun. That's when we do our best, and just do what we know how to do, which is what we do in practice.
Coach Fain, same question for you.
I'll reiterate what Sylvia said. We just have to stay focused on going out and being confident and using, our experiences from this year. We've kind of adopted a little bit of a team saying, adapt, adjust, and overcome, because that's kind of the season that we've had to, do that throughout the season. And so, this team, the little things don't bother this team. And so they just need to go out and compete with confidence this year. Our goal at the beginning of the year, our 2 goals at the beginning of the year, were to consistently improve throughout the season, to improve every day in practice, to improve every week at each competition, and to make our last meet our best meet. And so, for us to, we have consistently improved throughout the season. Our scores have consistently risen. And so, that's what we're looking for this weekend. We're looking to go out and do our best job, be our best at the end of the season. So, we'll do that. We'll focus on staying in control of our emotions and You know, it's a big meet. There's 6 teams. It's in a big arena. It will be very exciting and very competitive. So I think we're prepared well, and we're ready to go out and have our best meet.
Thank you, ladies, for joining us.
Thank you.